Hampton Plebs, another deck profile from yesterday. This time we've got 6th place, Scunthorpe Regional, and this is Dark Magician in 2017, boys. Zoo format, post-Raging Tempest, here we go. Dark Magician still a thing. So, this is Dan Butcher's Dark Magician report from Scunthorpe. I played the deck because I played it since YCS Liverpool. He got 37th at the YCS, and so far it hasn't let me down. The monsters are pretty standard. Night End was good for banishing rats and combo pieces. Let's just have a little read at this thing here, okay? So Night's End Sorcerer, it's a level 2 tuner. When this card is special summoned, you can remove from play up to 2 cards from your opponent's grave. So yeah, as you can imagine, banishing your opponent's rats pretty good. I'm not too sure how this gets recruited to the field, other than simply drawing it. So I mean, level 7 or lower dark spellcaster. Yeah, okay, so navigation, that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm assuming you can't Eternal Soul it. No, so navigation is how you're getting to your Night's End Sorcerer here. So you special that, and that banishes 2 from your graveyard. So they could do something like reattach with with Tiger, and then you just banish the rats. They can target with Emerald, or summon Emerald, and then you just banish rats. And yeah, this is pretty cool. So a little one-off tech is pretty interesting, because yeah, I mean, you can just literally just special it out with Night's End Sorcerer. So the spells were similarly standard. Circle is nuts. Plays where you can stack for optimal upstart and allures are just great, and Chalice was MVP. Traps were great. Storming is a blowout, plain and simple. The same with Skill Drain and Debarrier. Eternal Soul allowed me to grind out most Zoo matchups pretty endlessly, and opponent kept playing straight into Navigation's negate effect, which was hilarious. So just gonna do a quick little roundup of his matchups here. So he round 1 he 2-0'd Blue Eyes, and then he 2-0'd Kaiju Zoo, and then he drew with Zoo, and then he 1-0'd Zoo. I think his opponent got a game loss for like a bent card. I heard about that actually on Facebook. And then round 5 he beat Metalfoe Zoo 2-1, and then in the finals he lost to Minerva Zoo. So that other deck that won the regional was really spicy, by the way. I tried to get the list for you guys, but he wants to keep it secret for Prague. But anyway, we're sticking to Dark Magician here, and yeah, this is his list, boys. As you can see, it looks fairly pretty for a Dark Magician list. So two allure. I think maybe 3 would maybe be a bit too overkill in this deck, since you have not that many targets. Dark Magic Attack is just one of Searchable, Back Row Destruction, Raigeki Upstart, Double R. I'm not too sure how necessary summoners are in this deck. I mean, I think you would maybe just play Illusion Magic instead, which does the same thing, but except it triggers Rod. I'm not too sure. I think Summoner's Art is probably fine in this. And then 2 Duality and 2 Chalice, 3 Circle, 3 Storming, 3 Navigation, Torrential, and 2 Debarrier only. I would really like this to be bumped up to 3 in all honesty, but yeah. And then Eternal Soul, of course. This is the special Dark Magician from your hand or grave, and triggering Magical Circle constantly on your opponent's turn is really nice. Skill Drain. Extra deck is just a whole bunch of synchros. Leo, Vermilion, Azure Eyes, Cloud Castle is pretty cool, because I think it's specials Dark Magician. No, it's level 9 exactly. Wait, no, level 8 or lower monster? No, okay. So it doesn't special Dark Magician. Stardust Dragon is here for the, what's it called? Starlight Road target. And Tempest Magician, and Chanbara. Red Eyes, Master of Blades, Poverty Dragon Ruler extra deck, if anyone remembers this card. Dracosac, Big Eye, Double Ebon Illusion Magician, and a Dante. Inside deck is 2 Lancia for Infernoids, I would assume, Ghost Ogre, 2 Veiler, Dark Hole, 3 Apocrypha, 3 Chain Disc, and 2 Starlight. So I'll leave his his whole tournament report in the description down below, so you can have a read at that for the full in-depth matchups, because he goes into a little bit of detail of what happens in all of them. So it's actually a pretty good read, and I'll leave that in the description for those of you interested. And for the summary, he just says, great event, very much worth the trip. Shoutouts to Team Harlequins for being such a great community. Special thanks to Goodwin for lending me barriers, and Luke, Sean, and Jara for helping me develop an optimal build. Cheers also to James Woodward for driving us and helping me get into this amazing yet underrated deck. Alright, there's your shoutouts, boys. Fuck James Woodward. I hate that prick. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time.